One, and we are live. Hello, and welcome to Kosi Nation Fan TV. I'm Belo, I'm your host. This is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs, Kosi Football Club. And in today's video, we are talking about two very important things to our transfer window because we know Uguti, there's been reports, and at times these reports, when we read them, we don't believe them. We often often I'm used to pronouncing the T. We often want confirmation, right? So today we have one of those, and we're going to talk about basically two people who are linked with the Chiefs. The first one being Msimango, who Ama reports have said he has signed for the Chiefs. And now we've heard from CEO Yetes Galaxy, who's basically confirmed this without confirming. And then we're also going to talk about Otladisa, Katlego Otladisa, who's playing for Imarumo Gallants, which is going to be an interesting discussion, by the way, when it comes to Otladisa. But before I go deep into those things, guys, please do the right thing and like the video as you are joining. If you are watching after the video has been recorded, please like the video. That's how it reaches more people like you. If you are already subscribed to the channel and you are not a member yet, you can become a member by clicking the link on the description and becoming a member. It's only 20 rands. You get priority reply to your email, to your comments. You also get loyalty badges next to your name when you are commenting. So please, guys, it helps me to make this show much better than what it looks like right now. I know it looks okay now, but we can do better as well. Also, okay. So we will start vele with Indaba Otladisa, because I think when it comes to Otladisa, he's one of those players that Chiefs has kind of, what can I say, fans are divided when it comes to Otladisa, because Otladisa, we all know, right, Uguti, he's playing right now for Imarumo Gallants, and they are deep into the CAF Confederations Cup, although there were some issues that happened with their team because of whatever. But he's right now valued at I'm using Indonesian internet manje, it's showing me in this current. But he joined Maromo Gallants in 2021, and there were links so good he's coming to Chiefs and blah blah blah. But apparently, however much he's worth, the Pirates are now in pole position to sign him. And that means multiple things. It means a lot of things, because for one, the reason why the Pirates might be now in pole position to sign Otladisa, or might have even gotten to a point where, because reports are saying they have offered the money to sign Otladisa, it's because of the fact that Chiefs and Pirates were both chasing Mpule Modi. But now reports are saying the Chiefs are the ones who have signed Modi, which means, or which has made now a Pirate switch their focus back to Otladisa again, who they were once competing with the Chiefs for. So in a way, this thing, Pirates switching to chasing Otladisa, could be an indicator that the Chiefs are not have already signed Upule Modi ngempela, and the reports are real. Which, for people who don't want Otladisa to come to the Chiefs, these are good news, because you're thinking, okay, if Otladisa is now being wanted by Pirates and Pirates are in pole position, go ahead, Mapakania, sign him, because we don't want him to come to Chiefs. So I think, depending on where you stand on this whole thing, Otladisa, this could be good news or this could be bad news, because as I said, it depends on how you look at it. If you ask me Otladisa, I will be honest with you. I've never seen him play, so I will not lie and say, hey. Oh no, I did see him play against the Chiefs. He does look like a good player, but I have not consistently watched him play like 5 games, because I don't want to. We've fallen for this trap a lot of times, many times. A player performs very well when they're playing against the Chiefs, but then their form is pop in any other game. You understand? So that's the feeling that I have. I don't want to judge a player based on their performance and how they played when they were against the Chiefs, or in big games against Chiefs, against Pirates, against Sundowns. Because the prime example of players who perform only in big games is Judas Mosiamed. So I do not want to sign players, or my team to sign players, just because they are fire when they are playing against the Chiefs. So I really maybe need to start watching Marumo Gallants, and we're playing against them this weekend, which is just unfortunate, because then I can't do my research with all of these things that we're talking about. Anyways, let me read some of the comments. Uthemba is saying Kosi for life, awe Khuputso yanibona nje nama loyalty badges enu next to your names. Shout out to you, Marcos. Shout out to everyone who has joined the membership, because I see some other people ngithi ngihlalele ngibona notification someone has become a member of the channel. So that makes me happy, because that means people are appreciating and they want to invest in what I'm doing. So thank you guys for that. Ukgopotso is saying Nation to the universe. Yebo Ukgopotso. Usimba is saying good move though. Oh, I think you are referring to Msimango. So khuluma ngomsimango in a moment. Mandla is saying Nation. We don't need Otladisa. He lacks goals and assists, and he couldn't even make it at Sundowns. So what are we expecting to do? Good point. I think this thing connects very well, by the way, with what we were talking about yesterday. Because we're talking about Unseen coming to Chiefs, the young winger who's promoted from development. Uguti, he has goals in him and he's going to play as a left winger, which is, by the way, another further indicator. Uguti, we might not be signing as many left wingers as we think Chiefs might be. So that's just that. By the way, today something sad happened. I published my video, today's video, at 10 a.m. and that was a mistake, because I was supposed to publish it at 3. I scheduled it to go live at 3 p.m. but the mistake that I made, I set it 3 p.m. Indonesian time, which is 10 a.m. South African time. So a lot of people were not online and the video is not doing well. So if you haven't watched that video, please go check it out. Based on my timing and the time I published these videos, the recent 2 weeks, I've been publishing videos at 3 p.m. South African time, and they've been doing well. But then this one, it was supposed to do well. I know that the topic is interesting enough, but it didn't do well because I messed up the time zone for the first time, like in a long time. But again, we're not there. We talked about Janssen yesterday. Uguti is coming to Chiefs, is going to bring goals. Is from a development. So Chiefs are obviously gonna think, why would we spend money in signing Otladisa if we can just literally bring up Uyansin and have him play. Anyways, Unanti saying Olampilo Nation Blade all the way Emelik Uti Kosi Nation. Mandla saying we already have wingers struggling to score goals and assists. We don't need more. We need goals and assists. Exactly. And our winger, the one who's scoring goals, is the one who's out of form, Mutol. And then the rest are not scoring. The rest are just not scoring. So yeah. Unat is saying Vele Pirates must sign him. Unat is saying I'm experiencing load shedding this side. Yeah, I'm sorry. As this thing, load shedding, it makes me think. I won't say it makes me think twice, because I know there's load shedding in SA, but I'm still coming because, well, I'm coming back home. It doesn't matter. I'm coming back to load shedding, my friend. It's fine. Uspecially is saying, Mina, I'm fine with Tekhota. I personally do not want to see Otladisa at Kaizer Chiefs. So Pirates can have him. Modi would be better, in my opinion. people when especially I hear you, and mina, as I said, I will reserve my opinion in this issue because I haven't seen him play that much, so I don't want to say he's a good player. What do you guys mean he's not a good player and all that stuff? But what I would say is that a lot of people have cast doubt with regards to Otladisa, and Yabona, he's one of those players that I have seen a lot of people showing it doubt when it comes to him. So it makes me think, Taibo, why is everyone seeming like they doubt this player? I understand. So it's an interesting dynamic because it never usually happens. It never usually happens ukuthi abalandeli be-Chiefs, even in this channel, because usually most people in this community kind of agree, even if they disagree. But yabo, but Otladisa, it's unanimous. It's almost unanimous. What everyone is saying, no, we don't want Otladisa. So it's interesting. I should stop calling this a channel. Community sounds better. Nation Fan TV community. Anyways, it sounds better. Blade is saying Pirates must please make sure to sign Andy Lechali while you edit. That one, nigga, people are not unanimously agreeing to that. Some were still divided in half with that. Abanye bathi bafuna uJali, abanye bathi uJali no. So, but Otladisa bamfuna bonke. Uspecially Daniels is saying, I read your entire name especially. I think Marumo is playing tomorrow, so you can watch them. When are they playing? Let me see. Marumo. They are playing at half past 12. Guys, they are playing exactly when the stream goes live, and they're playing at Royal AM because the stream is at 12:30, 7 South African time. And yeah, I can watch them maybe after the stream and see how he performs and make my judgments. Well, not from one game, but just to see how he performs if it's not Chiefs. Thank you, specifically. Usibuzi Pozonke saying, Wola Prampilo, in our daily show, #scandal, #. I think Chiefs should go for Utikaze from Real AM instead of Otladisa. At this point, I'm convinced Uguti trying to sign anyone from Royal AM is mission impossible, because those ones, Fana Namazulu, ne Cape Town City, if they sell a player to us, it's because they were forced, or Sundowns did not want to sign that player. Otherwise, those guys are not selling to you Chiefs. And ngiyakumbula ukuthi vele uThikazi ubuhlupho, but I just doubt ukuthi Marumo Gallants would do that. By the way, please do like the video. Next comment is from Ukhuputso saying, I like that, by the way, #, scandal. Khuputso saying we need forwards with goals, not just forwards. Yes, Cartel is cut. We don't want to add numbers. If we're adding a number, it must be a number that can be brought on and do something for us. Usimba is saying, how many fans does Chiefs have? I don't know. Millions. Asiko 57. Who played is selling. Mpilo, you are not far from Taiwan. Hamba corner. We can't stand SA load shedding. Taiwan. Taiwan is that side. And I got a job teaching online in Ghana as Taiwan. And the person was interviewing me. I got the job and she said, but you must be careful because they are very racist. I was like, okay, I'm not doing that. Played the stories of racism I could tell. Anyways, Unaz is saying Pirates can go ahead and sign their Otladisa. We're good with our Modi. Plus, we also have Tony Jansen from development, a scoring wing. That's now key. Indaba yabo, one player who has shown Uguti skill and dribbling and pace is not good enough. Because he can dribble all day, but it doesn't have goals, it doesn't have assists, and that has been his downfall. Because Usaile came in his first game, I think there was an assist already. And he's a dribbling, aggressive winger as well, pacey winger. But when he came on, he started scoring. He started with an assist. So I think that helps a lot for being a winger as well. Msimango, Umvu is saying we signed the clock Msimango. We have Austin Gezana, Quinik, Adoven, Ngobo, and Tower. I wouldn't count Utawa Umvu because Utawa, it's becoming clearer and clearer ukuthi he's leaving Chiefs Utawa. Because it's been showing, it's been out there these days ukuthi Utawa is leaving Chiefs end of the season. So I think in Abagatawa you can forget about it. I don't think he will be at Chiefs in the next season. So yeah, but at the back we are solid. Timothy saying, Pillow Nation, why Atazwane always plays Chiefs ordinary players with bullies, people that when we have the ball no one marks them? I don't understand your question. Why Atazwane always plays Chiefs ordinarily? The plays with bullies, people that when we have the ball, no one marks them. Ubano, right now, Ebola, as South Africa teams, we have seen what they try to press us. And it's one thing I was saying in one of the videos as well, Uguti. We what can I say? Chiefs is building a system yabo, and Wamanje we are getting players that are having a reputation like Osai Luguti, they can dribble past you, bazok share with pace and stuff like that. So I wouldn't necessarily call them ordinary, right? They are just not prolific, but I wouldn't call them ordinary either. Aukangisane Wit is saying we need quality players next season because I'm tired of Sundowns. Like now, I'm tired. Tell me about it. Hey, tell me about it. Sundowns. Okay, let me read these 3 more comments until then we'll talk about giving him Simam. Aumvu is saying, is Mendieta going to Tunos? It depends on Itunusa with Bamfunan, because if Sundowns goes to Stellenbosch and they say they wanted the player, they will not Sundowns, when they want a player, they just, especially if they are wanted by Chiefs, if a player is worth 18 million, they will pay 15 or 20. That's what they did with Usibusiso Vilakazi. Vets wanted 12 million, they paid 13. So if Sundowns say they want him, then they will get him. So yeah. Hopoto is saying Sakota can be used to manage game. I honestly don't see him scoring for us anytime soon. Has he scored this season? Hey, as Jalo, that's another interesting thing, Guti. For all the things that Sakota does, has he actually scored this season? He only has 1 assist. He doesn't have a goal in 21 matches. Hey, Buffett. Yes. Blade is asking a good question. If no one is marking us, so why you always get penalties and our opponents get red cards? I call it debating. Okay, Mena, because I'm going to get the issue in the next 10 minutes, and we're trying to be disciplined and respect time. Time. So Sukazi was basically asked a question, right, about Indabaga giving him Msimango. So this is what he said, right? So they asked him in this interview with a radio station, and he said they love him, and yes, and very much so. There are talks between TS Galaxy and Chiefs, and again, I want us to know the TS Galaxy project is its teething phase, said Sukazi. We are on our 3rd season. We've played 2 full seasons, so we're still making baby steps. Truly speaking, if you think there are clubs that have existed since 1937, all these many other years. So we are realistic as well to our business model as to how we are going to build and continue building this project. That's what he's saying. He's saying they are realistic with their business model in how they are going to build and continue building the project. And this is the same thing, by the way, that he said beginning of the season. If anyone wants to give him Msimango, they can come, because he knows they're a small team that will not hold players from going to big teams. So basically, he's reiterating the same thing. Bayakhuluma ne-Chiefs and ba realistic. So akasho ukuthi no, unlike committees, because committees basically denied indaba kaMdantsane, but it didn't happen. Lo useyavuma ukuthi akhona ama-talks, but it's not just indaba yama-talks. Usezama ukuthi aphendule umbuzo without answering it, because akafuna ukuconfirm ukuthi the player is gone. But if you read between the lines, is knowing ukuthi this is what he's saying, because he continues to say part of the model, of course, would be to follow the likes of Tottenham. You'd remember that there was a time when they had to sell their best player in Gareth Bale to Real Madrid, and they reinvested to the project, and since then they've become stronger and stronger. Well, that's it. It's just said imodel yabo is to basically follow Spurs. At times you just have to sell your best players so that you can build, like what the Dortmund does. They buy players. I hit my head, guys, here. Anyway, that's not the point. They buy players, they sell their best players so that they can build their team, right? So I think that's the confirmation. If that's not a confirmation, angazi what will be a confirmation. He continues to say they've been contending to UEFA position year in, year out, and that's the model. There's no better model unless you are spoiled and have money, and you has money stashed somewhere. So basically, he's saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are a big team. It doesn't matter what you like your players or not. You need money at the end of the day to keep on running the team, and if that means sell your best player, do it. And that's basically what they're doing. I think Upaka is also when TS Galaxy and got a player for us. I'm teasing you because I know good people don't like Upaka. They will say, hey, I'll see you again, Upaka. I'm kidding. So yeah, Segugulinda, we just have to wait until the end of the season. But I would say from that, Lomchita is basically confirmed Uguti Ukivin Msimango is coming to Chiefs at the end of the season. Let me read some comments, 7 minutes that we have. Ubrawalikos is saying, oh, Lampilo, Otladisa is not quality enough, and we are tired of Chiefs signing quantity players. I'm very deep in that. I wonder when you say it in English, it even sounds deep. I don't want to have been saying that. We don't want to add numbers and then you just call them quantity. Oh, yummy. And then Usimba is saying, when are you playing Sundowns? We've played Sundowns. They've beaten us twice, 4-0 and 1-0. Aumvu is saying, gents, we are nowhere near Donosa standards. I'm just glad we thrashed Pirates twice. Yeah, Sundowns, they are on their own level because their B team is like their competitor, no, A-weight. So it's really, really something else. Eusehota has not scored. I was looking at his record. 21 games, only 1 assist. And then Mandla is saying Team Sukazi must pay their players, sell those players. There's no choice, Bab. Who played is saying to comparing a defensive midfielder to a striker is not it, Buff. Wait, what defensive midfielder am I comparing to a striker? I don't get it. Blade, Kulumanam, which defensive midfielder did I say? I don't get it. Which defensive midfielder did I talk about? we played. Comments, Babang. I'm not hearing what you're saying. I didn't compare defensive midfielder to a striker. Umvu is saying he must just ensure salaries are paid. This thing of not paying players is disgusting. Punching above your weight. Sometimes our teams, they by kakamela. That's what we say in Zulu. By komondela. They are too forward. I just said all those things all at once. And then Umvu is saying, but since their existence, Hotspurs has not won a cup. I played. I didn't compare uSthebe noSchot. I didn't. I played. How exactly? Thank you, Mvui. He's confusing me because I don't get what he's saying. Anyways, let me go back to the Mvui is saying Tottenham has never won a cup. I think they have. It's just that they haven't won it in recent years. Yeah. How ngeke ngena ku Google ngizochecka njengamanje. Wikipedia. I wanna see what they've ever won in their lives. They haven't won anything in recent years, but I know they have won something in their lifetime. Yeah, they've won FA Cup 8 times. They've won the League Cup 4 times, and they've won the UEFA European Cup. Yeah, they've won. They have cups. It's just that in recent years they've not won. They've not won stuff. Oh, Tempiti, not Impilo. Okay. Thank you for correcting that. Smith and Production is saying Holampilo uata akuna another position anokudlala kuyo uSekhota. But uSekhota, guys, he's been played. I really hit my head and it's painful when I do this. Don't know if you can see. Here, you can see. I hit my head on a book cabinet. My eyes are red too. Oh my god. Anyways, we're not there. We Sisekteni. What was I even talking about? We are talking about the fact that Usekhota was played as a left winger, was played as a right winger, and it was the same. Because when it was played on the right, he was trying to go down the line and force a cross. When it was played on the left, he was trying to go down the line and force a cross. So that's the problem. I would say if you want to improve Usekhota, you should probably play him on the right and force him to cut in and make him more unpredictable. And make it a strict rule, Uguti. You stay on your right so that you can cut in, because if he plays on the left, he's likely to try and go down the line. Unhlanhla saying sanibonani awe Umvu is saying played brother. Okay, sebekhuluma bodwa ke lapha ngizobayeka. Umandla is saying hi, please let's not talk about Parker. Uthi ngibayeke basakhuluma ngoNengomashe. I'm skipping. Unat is saying, come on, Pilo Nation followers, smash that like button so we can grow the channel. Yes, guys. That is of vital importance. Do not forget to like the video. Okay. Ukhopotso is saying, billiard of form and casually jogging in games has more assists, having played less games than Sekhota. Aina must keep him. KG must keep the bench job. It's about his skill. It's not about working hard at times. It's just about being smart. And KG shame sometimes he fails to do that. Who played is saying, ngoba liphumanga igazi ekhanda awu ukuthi indoda yomZulu wena. Baba liphumile elincane just a bit. But I'm kidding, phuza amanzi. And then uSibuzi Pozonke is saying Chiefs could start looking for a DM too. I'm a defender semaningi, and I think Uzwane is taking a team to a right direction. Problem yakhe akashintshi early nje, and I think umdantsane akasekho mnandi. And we've talked about umdantsane. I think vele there is the thing yokuthi ama-defensive midfielders, we need to start talking about seeing progress yangempela, not just these rumors kuphela, because the season is ending and we need that defensive midfielder to start training with the team. And also, we don't need one defensive midfielder. We need two to be ideally. We need two naturally defensive midfielders. People will go into the team and play and start each and every game that we'll have. So yeah, I think the Chiefs should definitely be fixing that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Continue just commenting and leaving a like, and go check out the video that I published about Zwane and Shepard and other videos. Like the video, share the video, and do all the right things that you need to do, and subscribe, become a member, all of those things. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and until next time, Liverpool. Remember, equals Alpelumoy.